Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 NFL season is about to begin.
And Peyton to the outside, and it's caught. 10 plays. The running back is Moreno. The fake to him, and then the pass is caught by Welker on 3rd down and 3. And Manning able to survey and gun it over the middle for a first down. Number 1 out of Boise State in 2008 was Clady, and that pass is caught on the run by Welker.
Max never got in, and he's in Baltimore.
2nd down and 9, and that's caught at the 40-yard line. The Ravens had their eye on him for months. And this is Julius Thomas. Of course, it's not 13, it was 86 at kickoff. And Manning will throw wide open to Julius Thomas for the touchdown. There's the back. Manning off play action. And complete for a 2nd down and 8. Manning with time, dumps it off underneath. Manning now in the pistol. Protection is good. Pass to the outside is good as well. Julius Thomas who scored the touchdown. Breaking the tackle. And Julius Thomas all the way inside. The basketball star at Portland State. Again, Manning off the play fake throws. And over the middle it is Thomas, the man of the hour. 3 Pro Bowls for him. The pass to the outside is caught. 3rd down and 9. Manning to the outside and going down is they missed an opportunity for what would have been an overturn. And Demaryius Thomas, look at this! Thomas down the sideline. And Manning throwing, and it is a fingertip catch for a touchdown, but a flag is down. 1st and goal with the ball right at the 10, and Manning with the pump fake and then throws underneath. And Welker to the outside, and he's caught, spinning away for the touchdown. West. And Manning gets hit after he throws, but it's caught by Ronnie Hillman. And Hillman, one of the 3. Play fake. Hillman again, and Hillman's
exactly what's happening.
Meanwhile, the Broncos picking up the pace to the outside to Thomas, 2nd and goal. Rolling right. Wide open. Wes Welker. 5 touchdown passes.
Ball down the field anymore, and they won whatever 9 in a row.
11 by the time the season was done. And Moreno. And to the outside to Welker again.
Stop.
2nd and 9. And over the middle, and it'll be caught by Eric Decker, who loses the ball, unfortunately for. And Manning airing it out, and a fingertip catch. Demaryius Thomas, touchdown. Pick up the blitz, flag is thrown. There's your 1st down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. He'll go all the way to the end zone, but a penalty marker at the onset of the play.
But I tell you, Adam's done a nice job.
And this will end the game with that 1st down.
For John Fox, maybe a chance to exhale after all the tough memories of that playoff game the entire offseason.
Go Broncos and Giants, week 2, the NFL on CBS. Hello, friends. Jimmy is up after a concussion last week. 2nd and 13, and Tucker. Manning goes to a 2nd option. It's Moreno, and he's got the 1st down into a coach. Here he is on 2nd down to his tight end, Thomas. 3rd and 2. Looking left, going left. He's got Moreno for another conversion. Strong, smart. Play action fake to ball. And Manning goes sideline to Decker. Wide open. And again, play action fake into the line. And now the throw to Ball. Ball 2 plays ago. 2nd and 10. And looking for Ball. And back way down the field. And he's got Caldwell inside. Is the running back on 1st down. He catches this one. Well underway now with 2nd and 7. And again, the short pass is there. Peyton over the ball. Walker in front, it's Beatles. As Ball looks for the 1st down. Rolling down underneath. On 1st down, it's Thomas. Slash into the 40. And then at the 50 and backed up. Victories for Peyton finds him, but nothing there. Old Giants as Manning tosses it over. Is their biggest fan and lives the NFL life vicariously. Nice piece of running here by Julius Thomas. First half. Diving for it, which was that time by the Giants. Demarius, his third catch. No Welker on the field.
Expecting blitz, didn't get it.
And there's Decker. 2nd and 9. And that's Virgil Green. Peyton across the middle. Demarius Thomas. First and goal over to Decker. Decker driving across the middle. Touchdown. It's Welker.
He was double covered. They had the defense, but they went
first. Giants came right back with one of their own. Here's Manning. Peyton. Ball is out. It's going to be ruled as a catch on the field. Scooped up by Moreno.
To throw that decision down there.
Well, it won't matter if they stop him here on 3rd and 8, and they've got Peyton wrapped up, and he gets away. Now throws, and he's got Decker. Fake the run, step up and fire it down the middle. Back to Decker, who's pummeled. Here's Decker. Down to the 8. Caught, and Thomas broke the plane before the
Julius Thomas, is there contact? Yes. He catches the ball. He's going down. Oh, it's a second football move. That could change everything.
3rd and 7 here for Peyton. He'll come up short. They fake to him, and they look down the field and get the first with Decker. In the last 2 times they met, we talked to Peyton about it last
Peyton
night.
Manning, the 4-time league MVP, with this outstanding supporting cast.
Work with Peyton Manning.
Manning snaps it quick this time and fires on the move. It is Eric Decker gets the penalty yard. The chess game brings in offside. Free play Manning. Down the middle, Decker. First down from the 26, and Manning has time, resets, and fires on target. That bunch formation to the right, just get it in the hands of Welker. Stopped by Woodson. Fake to Marino, over the top, Decker. Denver, clinical. Opening drive, touchdown. Broncos take over at their own 37, and play action Manning, a first down game. And Manning throws it quickly to Demarius Thomas. The Raiders are on it and bring down the big time. Nick Roach's eyes. He's trying to watch and match Manning's moves as Peyton adjusts to this play. A gain for his new tight end, 14 yards. The rookie Monte Ball is the running back next to Manning, who flips it out to Welker. And that was, so Manning changes the play and throws underneath and crossing. It's Thomas, who does so much damage on this route. 2nd and 3, Manning pass, complete. Demarius Thomas in the open field, hard to bring down. Gets the 39, setting up the screen. And here goes Hillman into Raider territory. 49, Welker's turn. Underneath, he cleared space for Welker to the 22. On 1st and 10, here is Manning, end zone, touchdown, Welker. And on play action at first down, Manning with pressure coming, throws, and it's caught. Turning it upfield is Decker. Great cut by Decker. What a terrific post-catch run by Eric Decker inside the 20-yard line. And Manning is flushed, chased, and throws it complete to Demarius Thomas. Tracy Porter trying to pull at the ball. And on 3rd and 4, the 2-side route is worked to the end zone with Julius Thomas with a touchdown. Still worked out pre-draft, drafted in the 1st round. Here is Welker in open space. Slides down. With 37, Manning. With a tight spot in wind. Practice squad has been with the Broncos for a couple of years now. Moreno out of the backfield, taken down. With 2 tight ends, a couple of receivers, and underneath, it's caught by Thomas. On 2nd and 6, underneath, here comes Thomas. He has taken that. After the 49, here is Jacob Tanny. Ronnie Hillman is that back. Manning goes underneath. It's caught by by Demarius. It's exhausting just to watch. Thomas underneath. First down to the 26 yards. Manning's pass caught by Virgil Green, who's pulled down by Nick Rowe. Lining up and loading up. Throwing down the middle, complete for the teams that play all those personnel groupings. As Manning completes it to Decker again, and Woodson holds on, but Decker keeps going. Pressure off the edge. The Manning pass is caught as he threw it the other way to Thomas into the open field. Manning, slap shot. Welker. Manning on the throw is caught. What a grab by Demaryius Thomas. He comes out here Sunday, and there are two guys who are 1-2 for the Heisman Trophy back a decade and a half ago. The Raiders will fall to 1-2. They play the winless Redskins.
Here he is as a former quarterback in this league. I know you, maybe more than anybody in any booth, can appreciate just what this guy's doing at the age of 37.
That's remarkable. You know,
all the conversation at the line of scrimmage, first throw of the day. Manning had to wait, and he's got his man wide open. Welker, third down and 9. Manning steps up. There's Thomas. The catch and the first down. Manning throws over the middle's got a completion. On third down, touchdown, Denver. Wes Welker. Manning looking left the whole time. He has Caldwell. They get right back to the line. The pass is caught. And out on the edge, it's Thomas, and Demarius has got it. Manning looking right, slings it, pass is caught. Play action, Manning in trouble. He's got his man, that's Hillman. And out on the edge, Ronnie Hillman. Manning, pass is caught. Steps up and has Decker, hits him in stride. To me, I was surprised they didn't go for it in 2 plays. The Broncos are inside 3. Manning has his man, and that man's got a first down. Pass is Ward. Back out of it. Pass caught by Thomas, and he's wrapped up immediately. Getting rid of it quickly is Manning, and the pass caught by Julius. Now on first down, play action. Manning from the pocket, wide open on the far side of the field. Demarius Thomas. Pass is caught. That's Welker. So on first down, pass caught by Welker. And Wes Welker is down. Kelly agrees too. Now first and goal from the 1. Thomas, one-handed catch for the touchdown. Great run. And it continues to be a great run here in Denver for Pat Bowlen. Here's Moreno. And no shots. Got to see in the future. They're going to be good for a while. Here's Decker. Got a block from Welker. Here's the tight end, Thomas. Julius Thomas lowers his shoulder and takes it inside the 30. Here's Welker. Now he got a block from Denver to get away from him. Pass is caught. Demarius Thomas has got one and another. Touchdown, Denver. I don't think anybody's going to run away with the NFC East. Maybe the only team that has a chance is Dallas. Here's Hillman, and he's in San Diego. NFC East not looking good. Here in 2013, here's Demarius Thomas. Monte Ball in the game for the first time. Pass caught by Decker. Left over 300 yards for the 76th time in his career. Here's Thomas down to the backfield. Takes off running right. Manning goes that way for the touchdown. That was editorial consultant, and that group was present and accounted for this 32-point win.
Broncos and the Cowboys. And hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, the Super Bowl MVP. And, of course, Peyton is the talk of the league. And this team comes in on just an incredible roll right now. Denver offense, well, the first 4 weeks, absolutely sensational. These are all best in the league. 45 a game, 483 yards, pass yards, everything off the charts.
No foul for offensive holding. First down.
Here's the record. Sammy Baugh had a piece of it. So did Dandy Don. 14 back in 1966. And Kurt Warner. Peyton with the 16 touchdowns. No picks. Only Milt Plum of the Cleveland Browns in 19. Walker. No, it's Decker. First down. And the ball's out at the end. Manning on first down. Has the completion to his tight end, Julius. Like that. First and 10. Manning down the field. There is a flag out. Decker over the shoulder grab. And a spin move to get away from Wilcox. The Broncos have first and goal from the 4. Shovel pass. Julius Thomas. And a touchdown. There's Moreno in stride to the 30 in the backfield on first and 10. As Peyton flings it to Hillman. And he darts with it. Peyton has another touchdown pass. This one to Decker. Trying to drive down and take the lead here mid-second. As Peyton has his open man, it's Julius Thomas again. Breaks 2 tackles. As Peyton works the middle again, he goes back. Second and goal. He's going right side, and it's Julius Thomas again for the touchdown. From the 19, set up screen to Moreno. And he tumbles to Peyton at the 33. And Demaryius Thomas has his first catch.
Receivers.
They've got Julius Thomas wide open in the middle of the field. And the former college Bronco penalty of the game. They fake to Hillman. And they go back outside to Julius. Second and 10. And Decker down to the... And Demaryius Thomas knows where that first down yardage is. First and goal. Peyton goes for a second option. It's Hillman. Pass. Welker. First catch is a touchdown.
I'm sure some of those thoughts go through your mind.
There's the pass over the top. And again, it's Julius Thomas. Wing to the left. He's seen limited action. Tight end for the Broncos. Here's a little dump pass to Hillman. First down. Again, wide open space.
Spreading the field more and more talent.
That's Welker to the 31. Of course, biggest numbers of all, though, coming from right here. As Manning goes way down the field. And it's intercepted by Claiborne. Peyton's first pick thrown this season.
The emotion back on their side.
Out of the backfield they go with Moreno. Third and 10. Across the middle. The catch is made, and what an effort again. Heroes in this game. Butler takes it to the Dallas side of the field. Wide receiver screen to Decker. And that bubble screen on first down. Demaryius Thomas. Peyton fakes into the line and goes over to Moreno. And that extra little move. Fake to Hillman. Now they toss it to him. Scans the field. Manning steps up and completes the pass. First down throw. Down the field. What a catch. That was Demaryius Thomas. What a throw. And stopped it to 2.
He made the decision that got him in trouble.
And the pass. Beautiful catch. Julius Thomas is out of bounds. Peyton throws for 414 yards, 4 touchdowns, runs for another score.
It's the NFL on CBS Week 6 as we join you from the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. The Broncos at 5-0 hosting the 0-5 Jacksonville Jaguars. Denver and Kansas City remain unbeaten in the AFC West. The Chiefs and the Raiders late in that head-to-head matchup. And we welcome you.
And he says it's because of the execution, and he's impressed by the way all the players come to practice every day trying to get better. You know, we always hear that saying, we all want to be on the same page. Well, they're all reading the book of Manning, and it is a bestseller, as you can tell by these numbers.
Well, we know with Jacksonville on 3rd and 20. Manning will flip over the middle. Moreno will do the rest. No, Sean Moreno. Denver looking to get on the board here. Take the handoff. Manning throws. Wide open. Touchdown. Play fake. Manning throws. And Moreno with a look at the tape. Every team in this league has players. You don't take anything for granted. Manning out of trouble, looking downfield. Manning throws. It's complete. Arrington. Denver with a 7-0 lead, under 6 minutes to go here in the first. Manning to the sideline, and take the handoff. Manning has time. Soft toss over the middle to Moreno. 6 out of 9, 63 yards and a touchdown. Quick hitter. It's Decker. Eric Decker. 12th play of the drive. Pump and throw. Wes Welker. Touchdown. Denver. It's Wes Welker. And Welker is. Manning, protection holds up. Manning floats it. He's got Welker down the field. Game. On first down, set up a pick. And it's Thomas unable frame of mind. 3rd and 6. Oh, big stick. Broncos to put points up with 1:14 to go. On the out, Julius Thomas. On 3rd down, Manning throws. It's intercepted. Cole Kozlowski. Kozlowski down the sideline. And Kozlowski breaking loose for the touchdown. 59 yards. Gino Hayes has made a number of plays here in this first half for Jacksonville. And eked out the win 51-48. Play action to start the second half. Manning to the sideline. Denver in front. First possession, second half. Manning on the toss for Welker. And West. 2nd and 9 for Denver. Play action. Manning. He's got Thomas. Demaryius Thomas. So dangerous after the catch. Spun down. 16 straight regular season games. Manning underneath. Hillman. They got 10 in this third quarter. Manning pump. Manning has the time. Throws. It's caught by Julius Thomas with his quarterback in Indy to start. And that's who shoots. Looking to convert on 3rd down. Moreno is hit. And on 2nd down, Manning. Decker slipped down. 3rd and 7. Manning, protection is there. Manning into double coverage. 28-19 lead. Wes Welker. Catch and run for 2nd and 5 now for the Broncos. Manning steps and throws in stride. Demaryius didn't convert on 4th down. Eric Decker is stood up. Shotgun for Manning. Steps up. Manning throws. To no shot. Manning on 3rd down. Catch made by Hillman, and Hillman will be. But in the end, the Denver Broncos take care of business.
Pretty good field position. Denver on such a record-setting offensive pace, and you look at that, the catches through week 6, 4 guys with 30 or more. First team in the history of the league to have 4 players with 30 or more. Manning's completion percentage when throwing to those people. Well, Welker came over from New England, of course, 76%, so right up there with everybody. So there is the core 4. Manning down the sideline, caught on the run by Eric Decker. 39, ball at the 17. Manning to the right side again, caught for the touchdown. Eric Decker. So back-to-back passes to the second quarter to the 3rd and 1. And Manning to the air this time, swinging it to the outside and backing up and making the catch is Jacob Tammy, who played here. So a little mix and match there as well. 2nd down and 9, and Manning hit as he throws and gets it away to Decker, who scored the touchdown. Now the back. And Manning will send it to Hillman, but Smith 2nd and 9. Manning dancing, buying time.
Speed to cover sideline to sideline. A huge re-addition to this team after his end.
You saw it when the quarterback he calls the signals into. 3rd down and 6, and Manning throws a floater into the end zone and a fingertip catch made by Julius Thomas for the touchdown.
It's a good play. They've taken this Broncos offense out of rhythm a bit.
Swing pass, Moreno to the outside, but he can only receivers off to the right. Fake, and then it's caught, and that'll be Demaryius Thomas who picks up the 1st down.
Take advantage.
Manning to the outside, that'll be caught by Julius Manning on 1st down. And the pass is caught by Moreno. Boy, I tell you, throw it. And Manning out of the pistol will swing it to the outside to Moreno, and he will 11 and a half in less than 7 games. He's on a record pace. Manning throws, and the pass is Manning on a 2nd and 2, throws and outs. Denver now with 4 first downs on this drive. And it's caught, and spinning away is Westbrook. Thomas. He gets 13 minutes to go, and Manning will start under pressure, escaping from the pocket, going deep downfield, tipped and juggled and caught at the 30.
One good thing, covered the slot again.
Manning stepping up to buy time, throws a floater to the end zone, and it's caught by Demaryius Thomas for the touchdown. And Mathis gets to him, but a little too late, and Thomas makes it. Manning rolling, throwing, and it's Welker who reaches behind. Manning throwing, caught inside the 10. Decker gets. Manning throws, caught, and taken to the 1-yard line. And Manning will start with a play fake, under pressure, and then throws an interception into the hands of Pat Angler. 2nd and 17 to the outside, and it's Erickson ticking away right here. As Manning will throw, and it is caught by Welker. 24 yards on a 3rd and 16, and now that pass will be caught at the 40. And over the middle, Welker again. That'll be and that will be caught by Welker again. First things first, Manning goes to work from the 38-yard line. Throws, caught, Decker, maybe not the touchdown. 2nd down and 10. And Manning to the outside, and Thomas has to make sure he gets out of bounds, and he does. First loss of the season, and that means, and you could have gotten about $1,000,000 to 1 on it as we go to the
Denver, Colorado, and America's Game of the Week. As the Washington Redskins coming to take on the 6-1 Broncos for the game.
5 turnovers and still come back and win that game, and that means a lot for these Redskins here. Of course, the Cowboys beat them a couple weeks ago, but they're right in the middle of that NFC East race.
Peyton Manning, 25 touchdowns against just 3 interceptions. Comes out throwing, and a 1st down catch is up to the 36. Demaryius Thomas, good enough. 3rd down. Manning delivers to Julius Thomas, and that's a 1st down. Moreno inside the 10. Manning on 1st down, and that is a touchdown to Wes Welker.
Changes play so much of the line.
Catch made up to the Manning, a pump fake, and coming across the middle to make the
Pretty good assignment here today.
Caldwell on the reception. 3rd down, and on the crossing pattern, the tight end. That catch made. Brendan Holiday checks into the backfield for the 1st time. Across the middle, that is Welker, and that's up to the 35. Decker to midfield and another. In 6 of their 7 games so far this year. That's defending in the clock, winning the time of possession. Manning. And again, the catch is made, but. And the reception is made. Intercepted. The receiver fell down, and that is D'Angelo Hall to the end zone.
Thomas has an ankle injury, and his return is questionable.
Pam, thank you very much. Have not given up any yet in this game. Underneath to Welker. Got a block. And Welker inside the 30. Have Orlando Franklin back in there at right tackle. He sat out last week's game. Catch made inside the 5. And down to the 3-yard pass. That's good stuff. Reception made. 3rd down and 10. And the catch is made, and it's good. And throwing the football, he's doing that just fine. Crossing pattern, and once more it is Decker, who's inside the 40, down to the 30. Closing in on 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Moreno out of the backfield, it's first down. Empty backfield. Crossing pattern to Demarius Thomas. And he's to the front. They're going to throw it. And that is a touchdown to Joel Treason. So 1st down for the Broncos. They set up the screen to Moreno. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Moreno to the end zone. Manning to Moreno. Breaks one tackle, spins away from another, down to the 9-yard line. Swing it to Thomas. There's Walker. Manning looking down the field, the ball's tipped, and it's intercepted. Jordan Pugh just brought back to the Redskins, fumbles the ball, and they're saying he's down. The ground calls him. Into the hands of Demarius Thomas. On his way to the end zone. Bourgeois, audio mixer Freddie Aldis. Pride of Phoenix, Arizona. Was that caught in bounds or was it intercepted? That is intercepted by D'Angelo Hall. 45-21. Broncos
78 and sunny in Southern California. AFC West action on the way. Denver and San Diego with the Chiefs undefeated at 9-0. Denver at 7-1 and the Chargers at 4-4. Again, his numbers we're totally unfamiliar with. The 71%. It's second to Rivers on this season, but is right on NFL record pace for a full season. And I mentioned 6,000 yards. Actually has a shot on pace coming into this one for over 5,800. 32 consecutive games with at least one touchdown pass. Who had the fake punt converted. There's the lofted pass. Moreno, and he knows where to go for that first down. He's on first down. Fake into the line. Wide open pass over to Thomas. And he was not pushed out as he races down the sideline and in for the touchdown. Play action. Peyton to Moreno. It's out there too. 2nd and 10. Manning stumbles but gets it away. Caught on the ground.
Just can keep it up.
On first down. They dump it off on the screen to Moreno.
Wear down and maybe get hurt.
On first down, here's the throw. And the first catch by on 2nd and 8. Down the field and open. It's Decker. It's Julius Thomas. And somersaults at the 10. At the 5, it's back. That's Demarius Thomas for the touchdown, they say.
Ball back to Peyton Manning.
And here he comes operating with the throw to Decker. Steps up with 2 touchdown passes. Dumps it across the middle to Moreno. He tries to wiggle away from Weddle. 3rd and 3 here. Decker with the catch for the first.
Duplicated now.
That's a toss for just a yard. The 2nd and 8. Now a 7th grab, Moreno. And bumped out to stop the clock. Rutgers.
Lined up that last play.
Down the sideline they go. Over the shoulder catch by Demaryius Thomas. Under Ramirez. Fakes the handoff to Moreno. Throws to the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. And again, it's Thomas. Demaryius Thomas.
Beautiful little delay. The great fake fields. It's like a player being injured.
And there's a catch today on the phone. Quick pass, Welker. That's good for the first. And just a little more than 3 minutes. And Demaryius Thomas finding a little opening and all the way to the end zone. Wow, what a move by Thomas.
They execute those screens so well, especially to the wide receivers. Always helps.
And wow, well, were they mark it for a first down. From the 13, fake into the line. And Moreno. Able to
vision in football.
Manning's throw to Demaryius Thomas. And they'll mark it at the 20. 2nd and 4. They fake the 1 and give it over to Demaryius Thomas. Similar to the play. 2nd and 7. And he's going to throw it. And he hits it for the first down. Right, Robin. Peyton Manning today, 330 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rivers tried to mount the big rally for his team.
All right, thank you, Michelle. Some of the great individual matchups and team matchups. Number 1 scoring defense. The Chiefs haven't allowed more than 17 points in any game this season. A record-setting pace for the Denver offense. Denver has scored 30 or more points in all but 1 game this year. That was last week, 28 against San Diego in a victory. Last team to hold the Broncos under 25 would have been the Chiefs going back to late in the 2012 season. 3rd and 5 from the Chiefs 48. Manning in the pocket. Checks it down and winds up hitting Demaryius Thomas. Head coaching job. 3rd and 7 after the timeout. And Manning slings it to the outside, and it is caught, but stopped short of the first down as Welker. Hussein Abdullah now out of the pistol to a shotgun. And the pass is back shoulder. And Manning going deep downfield, and it's caught on the run by Demaryius Thomas. And Thomas gets forced out of bounds at the 10. Manning throwing on a slant, caught Julius Thomas for the touchdown. Great protection. And that's Demaryius Thomas with a fake inside handoff. Over the middle.
Haven't seen any problems whatsoever so far.
2nd and 10. And that pass caught on the outside. This is Demaryius comes in at running back. The earlier fumble. Ball.
And Andy Reid's glad he did.
2nd down and 9. Manning, great protection, then dumps it off under. Fake to Moreno. Welker, and he gets. And Manning throws, and that is caught.
Back in the middle of the field.
And Manning throws, and that's caught. That'll be a first. 2nd and 10. That pass. Ooh, almost intercepted. Instead, it winds up. Young boy with 4 touchdowns the other night.
Could be.
Here's Manning throwing on first down, and 4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Manning to the outside. Welker makes it. And on 3rd and 3. Kelly out of the play. Gives him time to hit Decker. Eric Decker inside the 20. And empty on 1st and 10. A little floater.
Process that he's going through.
In the rocking chair. Puppy at his feet. Slippers on. Welker makes the catch. Manning over the middle. Decker gets free. And Manning will throw. Ball makes the catch. And that's caught by Welker. Manning rolling. Throwing. Caught by. 2nd and 13. Manning's pass caught is in sight for him, his most touchdown passes in the season. So he and Brady, in the year Brady had 50 to set the record, each had 33. But in game 10, Tom threw 5 to give him 38. Peyton with 1 tonight, 34. So he's on a pace right now where 34 through 10 games was getting right around that mark. Brady wound up in his last 6 games that year throwing only 12. So I think my money would be on Manning right now. That'll take us to the end of the game where the Denver Broncos never trailed and are tied for first place. Fumble issues in recent weeks. He's going to get the ball. New England won the toss and deferred, as Belichick is prone to do. And thus it'll start with Denver with the football at the 20-yard line. Your most road wins in NFL history, 74 and 42, but in New England, 2 and 7. And a floating pass to the outside.
The tighter the spiral, the better.
3rd down and 7. They get Manning off the spot, but he throws on the run. It's going to be short through the years. They play with a lot of great players. Manning said running backs who 9 times have gained 1,000 or more yards. Brady 4. 1,000-yard receivers, 19 receiving seasons. Of course, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne accounting for a lot of those. 8 for Brady, and each has played with teams in which guys have been selected 50 times for Pro Bowls. Going quickly, and it's caught. Here comes number 6. Manning will swing it to the outside, and ball will go 2. And Manning to the outside. And see what his medicine consists of here. A little screen pass to Monte Ball, and Ball to the 50, and Ball picks up the first down. Well, that's pretty off the field at the end of that play. 3rd down and 5. Manning over the middle, and it's caught by Jacob Tamme for the touchdown. Jacob Tamme, who played at halftime from Foxborough. 2 minutes to go in the half. The pass is caught by Moreno, who's been Manning sets up the screen, and Ball will lose the ball. And the Patriots are all over it, but the ball is still loose. And at the end of the day, who's got it? They're with it. Going against it, obviously, in the 4th. Manning to the outside, and that is caught 4 separate times. 3rd and 5, and over the middle, it's caught by Welker. And West takes it.
Trainer's table out.
All right, thank you, Michelle. And also on offense, and the pass at the 30-yard line is picked off by Logan Ryan. And Manning's pass is caught. Welker. Oh, that's why Manning just repositioned it. Pass is caught. This is Demaryius Thomas. And Manning throwing, caught just before stepping out of bounds. Clock at 1. Manning throws, and it is caught at the from the 11. A fade, and it is caught by Thomas in the end zone for the touchdown. Manning throwing, starts with a 3-man rush. Pass is caught. That'll move the chains. It's Demaryius Thomas. 3rd and 4. Manning throwing, caught, and to the 39. And the New England Patriots, with a most improbable win, down 24-0 in a nightmarish first half, take the lead. Denver's able to tie it, send it into overtime.
As the Broncos and the Chiefs are out to settle a whole lot of business here in the AFC West, coming in tied at 9-2 with his first interception of the season, 5th of his career. And the touchback, Denver's first snap from the 20. Play action, and Manning hits in stride. Demarius Thomas, no Julius Thomas, inactive. That knee still not ready to go. Second down throw, and it's Welker. Slashing third down and 9, and Peyton now guns it down the field, and it is intercepted. On his back with the interception is Quentin Demps. The pass was intended for... And Manning with more pressure on him, able to get it away to Caldwell, and he's here today. On 2nd and 16, set up a screen for Moreno, and he's got room. He's got a first down. Got blockers out in front. The time. Ball. He was a member of the Chiefs. Here's 1st and 10 to start the second quarter, and Manning going for a Decker at the 5-minute touchdown. Decker. 3rd and 7. Ball lofted to the sideline and intercepted. Manning picked for a second time, and this time it's Cooper. Marcus Cooper still on his feet, and finally meets Manning with the ankle issues, of course, of his own as he comes over to Virgil Green. What SEC title game next week. 2nd and 12 as Manning has Decker. He makes a little 8 inside 6 minutes first half. Man open, Decker. And again, they fake to him. Manning's got Decker again down the field at the 10 and down to the 2. We got a flag back at the 30. Moreno is the target. He's got it, and he is across for the touchdown. Blitzing. Gets it away, and a diving catch. 1st and 10. The fake, the time, and the pass down the field to Decker, and he has it again for the touchdown. Touchdown, Denver. 11. Peyton, another long ball. It's Thomas in stride, and Demarius Thomas cuts back middle, able to get away from Cooper for a second. Now is wrestled down at the 50. His breath, and he lines up to the far side.
I think Peyton said, hey, I'm coming to you. Run deep one more time.
Going to the other side to Decker for number 3 on the day for Decker. And a flag. 2nd and 13. Dump it off to Welker. And 13. That's Thomas. With Cooper on him. 3rd and 1. That'll pick up the first. Demps. Peyton in trouble. Able to dump it off to Moreno. To Decker. Who else? And he's got another one. Touchdown, Denver. Number 4 on the day for Decker. Pass again. They work on the gun in 20. And they blitz. And they find Moreno. And Moreno going along for a first down. He's got 4 Chiefs around him. But he takes it all the way to the 35. It'll be interesting. What a game this was. Kansas City, the last 2 weeks, puts up 66 points.
On an icy cold afternoon, the NFL on CBS welcomes you to Denver, Colorado and Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Getting set for Tennessee and Denver, the Broncos residing in the first spot in the AFC playoff picture. Meanwhile, Tennessee not out of it at 5-7. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz, the last 15 games. That's an NFL record. They fake to Moreno and roll out. Julius Thomas coming back after his 5-degree weather. Here he is on 2nd and 6, and he's got a completion to Decker.
He says he has struggled physically a couple times, so that's what gets hurt by the leg.
On 3rd and 3. And first down throw is to Thomas, Demarius Thomas. Big shovel pass, and that is read by that Tennessee. 4th and goal, and rolling out. Peyton throws. Got an open man for the touchdown. Wes Welker, and the Broncos convert twice on 4th down on their first. A moment ago, and enjoying the balmy weather here today, and look at the Broncos enjoying spreading the wealth on the season. There it is, first team in NFL history, 4 players with 10 or more touchdowns. So 2 carries of at least 20 for Moreno, and here's the pass to Decker for 7. An upset over New England. That may not be happening. 2nd and 9 as Manning, 2nd and 10, Denver. Great protection. Manning's got a wide open target. Moreno down the sideline to throw, beautifully on the mark, and it's caught for a touchdown. Talked to Werner last night. He said, having played a couple of times against Peyton, I've learned you've got to be all over the guy that you're. Franklin is back in at right tackle, setting up a screen here, and the Titans read it. Pass complete. First field with your wide receivers. From the Tennessee side of the field, out of the backfield again. And the reaction this week, it was a internet wonder as Manning throws for a short gain to Jewell. Manning across the middle, the underneath throw. Pass to Welker for the first down. That's Julius Thomas to the 30. Fake into the line, down the field, completes. First down, again it's Decker. And a screen to Ball. Knocked down. Wide open, Walker, close it in. Reached out, grabbed it. It's Tennessee. Sets up 1st and goal for the Broncos. To the end zone, Julius Thomas. Did he get him down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Denver. 3rd false start against Denver. Manning to the sideline and caught right on. Got all kinds of time. Fires it at the 45. It's caught by Demaryius Thomas, who tried to lateral it for a moment, thought about it. Could have a shot here if they could get out of bounds. And there is the end of the first half, the start of the second. Throwing here on 1st down to Decker. Wind and cold, he got it done. 3rd and 2. And a little short toss on 2. And again, way down the field, open man, caught at the 10, Demaryius Thomas. 1st and goal. And Manning fires it, touchdown Denver, and it's Demaryius Thomas. You may have seen that little glance and said he's going to be the 5. Here's 2nd and 5. In front, it's Franklin, and he's pushed out at the 1. Up 6. And a short gain. 2nd and 7, again faking to the line and freezes the defense. It's kind of funny to listen to the story. 2nd and 8. Peyton to Decker, who had the wind knocked out. Boy, what a shock that is. He would organize it, huh? Yeah. 2nd and 8. That one slipped a little bit, but it got it. Okay, I'm going to be all right. 2nd and 11 to Demaryius Thomas. Shakes off the first hit. And 1st down. Tammy will make it 1st and goal at the 9. On 1st down, Peyton. He's got another touchdown pass to Eric Decker. Decker slipping out of a tackle, actually from the 26. Peyton jump pass, fighting for the 1st down, getting it with 1.
Sidelines, I'm sure every week it got tougher and tougher. I'm glad he's back. Done a terrific job.
Tonight, it's the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. And our matchup in the AFC West for our Thursday night football finale, the San Diego Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And right now, San Diego fighting for its playoff life. They still have life at 6-7. Denver with the best record in the AFC, and they hope to keep it that way. And we couldn't ask for a better night in mid-December in this part of the country for Thursday night football. 33-yard line. O'Shawn Moreno behind Peyton on 1st down, Denver.
Play action. Manning wants a big one down the middle and got it across midfield. Quick throw to the outside is good for a first down, and it's Manning over the middle. Got it. Complete inside the 20. Going to go to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Andre Caldwell. Possession with that touchdown pass on the opening drive. Peyton up to 46. His best was 49 in 2004. Tom Brady's got the single season record of 50. And Peyton off to a fast start tonight. Play action. Peyton Manning. Deep sideline wide open. And it's Demarius. Manning steps up. Goes to the sideline. Decker just waiting on it. And catches it.
Right, San Diego.
Manning on a crossing route. Nice cutback by Thomas. He's not going to get the first down. Extra men. And they will come with one extra. And the throw's complete out to Thomas, but he short and went back and forth, using and not using gloves in his career. Tough catch by O'Shawn Moreno. He's trying to get out of bounds and can't. Across the middle. Demarius Thomas close to a first down. Might have it in motion. Play fake and a throw to Moreno out of the backfield. No shot. Back in the hands of Manning from the 11-yard line. Peyton's going to flare it out here to Monte Ball. And Monte Ball out to Manning. Has time. Fires one in a tight window and got it. Manning to throw. Again. Had to be right where it was, and he got it. Over the middle. Complete. Monte Ball, nice job after the catch. Manning, crossing route again. This is Demarius Thomas who got it to the 30. But he's coming back the other way and got it complete to Caldwell. He pumps it that way and throws back a screen. O'Shawn Moreno inside the 10. Close to it. Throws it out. Caldwell with blockers in front. Touchdown. Receivers. Peyton Manning in his own end zone. Flares it out. Fingertip catch by Monte Ball. Peyton over the middle. Completes. Caldwell again. Spins and tries to get away. First down at 10. Manning to throw. Waits it out. Hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Got hit in the backfield as a top player with yards after catch in the NFL. This one's Moreno. We'll see what he can do with yards after catch. Gets it out to the 30. Peyton over the middle again. Completes. And that'll take us to Manning on a slant. Got it to Caldwell, his favorite target. That's with a minute and a half to play. Quick throw. Got it to Tammy. Tammy's
3 deep and 5 under with a 3-man rush.
So they throw it across the middle again. Nice stiff arm.
3-man rush.
Manning again has to come back across the middle to make the Broncos. They fall to 11-3, but the Chargers stay in the hunt as they go to 7-7.
The toss, they've deferred to the second half. So the Broncos will kick it off. Peyton Manning will have to wait for the Denver offense to take the field. Denver at 11-3, Houston at 2-12, a franchise record 12-game losing streak. Matt Prater kicks it off. Dennis Johnson is deep, and that one goes through the back of the end zone. They'll open up empty out of the gun. Manning to throw it. And a dart over the middle. 2nd and 4 for Denver. Manning gets rid of it quickly. And a floater to the outside. 5-time Pro Bowler out with a concussion. Manning on 2nd and 15. Throws a strike for the Broncos. Manning drops it in the bucket.
Running play for the Broncos is a beauty here.
Manning, quick snap, and a quick hitter. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Manning to throw it. Manning, a strike to Decker. Sliding yards last week. They've already got 39 on the ground. Hooking up with Virgil Green, so that's another for Denver on defense. Fake the handoff, set it up for Demarius Thomas. Trying to get him out in space. 10-0 over Houston. Shotgun for Manning. Manning trying to convert. The floater is caught by Julius Thomas. Big hit to the Broncos defense. Manning throws. Caldwell is hit right away. 3, the Texans at 2-12. Pass out to Moreno. Catch and run for Noshawn Moreno. On 2nd and 7 now. Manning pump. Manning under pressure. Finds his man. Moreno breaks a tackle. And what a Ryan Eagle, Dan Fouts, the rest of our NFL on CBS crew. Manning off the play fake. Manning looking long. Manning to the end zone. Caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Broncos. In his first half, Denver 206 total yards so far. Manning throws, makes the connection with Thomas. And a first down to the 30-yard line. Manning to throw it. Manning has got his man, Demaryius Thomas. And Thomas. This is the first early season kickoff of the year for Denver. Manning hits Decker. In Houston, down to 3:20 to play. Manning sets, fires to Thomas. A possibility before this day is through. Toss out for Julius Thomas. And Thomas on 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. Manning play fake. Manning throws, corner route. Caught by Thomas. So 1st and goal from the 19. Manning throws to Decker. Decker turns it upfield. And driven out of bounds. Manning throws to Eric Decker. Manning. Time ticking down. Manning throws. He fits it in there. No timeouts remaining. Manning looking towards the sideline. And will. Jacob a timeout. Hits his man, but well short of a first down.
Tied up the game.
4-yard gain for Moreno, a 2nd and 6. Manning has the protection. Delivers to Julius. Just 1 against the Texans, 8. And hit as he crossed the 30-yard line by 14, moving quickly. Hitting his spot. Demaryius from the gun. Manning throws, wide open, touchdown, Eric Decker. And it's touchdown number 49 for Peyton Manning. 2nd and 6 now for the Broncos. Manning perfectly thrown down to 1 to get the snap off. Manning gets rid of it, and it's on time to Jacob Tamme, working out of the gun. Manning fires. Oh, it's caught by Decker. Number 50 for Peyton Manning. He has tied Tom Brady for the single season touchdown record. And now Peyton Manning is looking for the all-time mark by himself. First and 10 for the Broncos from the 25. Manning out of the gun. Manning lets it fly. It's caught by Thomas. There's the record for Peyton Manning. 51 touchdowns. The new single season mark.
And in typical Manning fashion, a perfect throw. Found the mismatch on the outside. He's got his big tight end, and he put that ball exactly where he needed to.
Peyton Manning by himself in the record books. He gets a standing ovation from this crowd. 51 touchdown passes. He's all alone. Manning goes over 5,000 yards for the first time in his career, and the single season passing yard mark could go down next week, depending on
last one. Solomon, win or a New England loss, they clinch home field. 1 week bye, and it can be their road through their stadium to where they want to go, New Jersey, New York, for the Super Bowl. Down and 15.
And they're going with that no huddle.
The block by Franklin, the right tackle. Noshawn Moreno. Chekwa had a hand up. Running in Noshawn Moreno with the back. 1st and 10 right here. Screen. Moreno looking for some blocking. Noshan will take it down. Offensive coordinator Adam Gase has done a great job in doing just that. Like right here, they go to Ball, who makes the first guy miss. Second down and 4 for Manning. Up the middle they come, and what a catch made by Caldwell. Manning, Thomas, good block by Decker. Out of bounds, he is right across the line. Manning, Moreno. On goal. Manning, Decker, touchdown. It's a 3-yard touchdown pass for Peyton Manning, number 52. Third down and 6. Manning, Thomas. First and goal. Moreno. There's a block by Vasquez and another Denver touchdown. 7-yard catch and run. Noshan Moreno. Broncos and Raiders, two of the most heavily penalized teams in the NFL. Here comes the run with some nice blocking ahead. Second down and 10. Decker. The ball is in. Demaryius Thomas. Block from Tanner.
I think he's the greatest quarterback in the 94-year history of our league.
Oh, there's a pass outside. That goes to, makes a lot of sense. 3rd and 6. Manning. And this is the rumbling tight end, Julius Thomas. Second down and 9. Decker. Charles Woodson.
Clady and Von Miller.
3rd and long 3. Going deep. Oh, and he's got Thomas. Goodbye. Touchdown. 63 yards, Peyton Manning. It's the all-time highest scoring offense in the history of pro football.
Doing everything together.
Moreno is in. Manning on first down and 10, right on the screws. Thomas, 20-yard line. Brought down on the play by Nick Roach. Second down, 1. There he is again. That's a first down pass. In the backfield. Offers a block. Tammy is chased on the play.
Probably the only time he's been able to base or best Peyton Manning at anything, right?
Here's ball out of the backfield. Absolutely the time. First and 10 here. Andre Caldwell trying to. It's first and 10. Manning. Good block by his left tackle, Clark. Outside they go. Right.
Manning an image to shoot for. That's the same thing that he's doing now for younger quarterbacks.
Julius Moreno's 84 mark, by the way, ranks now 5th all time. 5 yards to break it for Manning. He's at 261.
These records are just falling left and right. You know, and they talked about, he mentioned that to Moreno. Yeah, the rules have changed, but Peyton Manning said, I kind of played in both eras.
It is first and goal at the 5 for Manning. He sent his running back ball to the top of your screen. Manning caught, touchdown, and the record. And there's the record, another one. When it's said and done, he may have them all. Peyton Manning has now thrown for more yards in a single season than any other quarterback in NFL history. And he does it appropriately enough with a touchdown pass.
With a touchdown pass. He's a high achiever. 7 touchdown passes week 1 against Baltimore, tied an NFL record. 55 touchdown passes now in a single season. That's a new record. And then he passes Drew Brees' mark with 5,477 yards for the season.
Chicago.
Wow.
Oh, they went ahead. Okay, and we're just trying. These scores are coming fast and furious. Denver will have the bye, and they will play week 2 of the playoffs, and of course they'll take on the lowest existing seed at the time.
How about the Cincinnati Bengals?
The ending quarterback today, historic day for Peyton Manning, who has set the single season passing record in terms of yards. He set the touchdown record last week. It's the greatest single year for a quarterback in pro football history. Our final 34-14. Historically, the best in one year. For Solomon Wilcott's Kevin Harlan, taking you to James Brown in New York.